Hey friends, Sam Haymart. For Test Driven TV, the 2017 Cadillac XT5 is at dealerships now, an all-new vehicle that replaces the aged SRX, and it's really aimed at vehicles like the Audi Q5, the Lexus RX, and the Lincoln MKX. So let's take a look. The new 2017 Cadillac XT5 is the brand's first application of the new naming scheme to an SUV, the XT meaning crossover or SUV, and the 5 charting its place in the size range. While it remains largely stanced like a front-wheel drive-based crossover, its details and presentation are far more crisp and less bulky than the old SRX. It gets Cadillac's newest facial features, including the blade-like LED daytime running lights, which mimic the visual signature of the 1970s Eldorado from a distance. It's retro in a modern sort of way, and from the front, it's actually, dare I say, somewhat handsome. The side flanks still look a lot like the SRX in silhouette, looking from a distance not all that different. At first glance, the rear view also looks similar. A closer look, though, shows more refinement and sharpness that make it look entirely fresh. The taillights are angled inward, it has nicely sculpted exhaust outlets, and a skid plate-like trim element finishes it off nicely. Though it is a bit larger than the crossover it replaces, it's 270 pounds lighter by courtesy of a new lightweight construction technique in its body structure. It's also lighter than the competitors by a significant margin, the Mercedes GLE, for instance, by some 650 pounds. All this tech talk misses the point, though, as the Cadillac XT5 is really about the style and luxury. Inside, the cabin is lined with the latest generation of design detail from the brand that I think works pretty nicely. Genuine materials of wood, leather, and aluminum all come together in a way that feels of craftsmanship. Generous use of cut and stitched materials, for instance, line the many surfaces you'd normally expect to be molded plastic. Best of all, there's a choice with some 5 interior color schemes and your choice of woods or carbon fiber trims. There's also a higher level of technological feature content. Cadillac's new rear-view camera system displays a real-time view on the mirror as if the blind spots weren't there. Brilliant! An improved version of the Cadillac Q infotainment system features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as menus and graphics redesigned to be easier to use and more intuitive. Performance comes in our market from the latest generation 3.6-liter direct-injected V6 engine that now has 310 horsepower. It can scale back to 4-cylinder operation under light load to save fuel and offers you an auto engine start-stop function. It comes exclusively with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and you can have the XT5 with both front-wheel and all-wheel drive. The latter features a twin-clutch system that completely disconnects the rear axle most of the time for better fuel efficiency, but can seamlessly activate it when needed or when selected drive mode warrants. Pricing starts at $38,995 for the 2017 Cadillac XT5, and they're available at dealerships now, as are some remaining 2016 Cadillac SRXs. Well folks, I gotta tell you, I really am looking forward to my first test drive in the XT5, which is coming up very soon. Until then, click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We test drive 1 or 2 vehicles a week, plus we have a new video just like this almost every other day. There's always something new. So stay tuned.